Thank you, Janglestorm. That was Garfield caught in the act. Next up is Férias Frustradas to Pica-Pau. I'm not pronouncing that anywhere close to correct, and I'm not really all that worried about it. If you like Brazilian bootleg Woody Woodpecker games with questionable color palettes, this game is for you. And without further ado, I'm going to send it over to Garby.
Okay, so it looks like we may be live. Yeah, okay, I see my stuff on. So we're continuing the Saturday morning cartoon block with Férias Frustradas to Pica-Pau, also known as Woody Woodpecker's Frustrating Vacations, and this is a Brazil-only released game. So I guess we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait. Whatever. Okay, but yeah, we'll just start right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, right from the beginning, there's actually quite a bit of text. So, if you peck, you can't take damage. So, you want to time the dashes and the pecks so that you can avoid the enemies. And if you double tap, you do a dash, and that's a pretty big part of the run. Okay, these jumps can be hard, so I'm gonna take this safely. Okay, that was pretty good. And so the money bags we're getting, those can just give extra lives, but that probably shouldn't be an issue in this run. Okay, and you actually retain your dash after getting hit by most projectiles. Okay, so that may not look too bad, but those moles, if they hit you, the knockback pretty much just kills you, and you have to talk to that tree to be able to go down there. If you go down before, you just die, and that can take me a while to figure out. So I first learned about this game from playing it from Cuso Grande, and this kind of spoke to me as an interesting speed game. I thought it was terrible, but it also was pretty amusing. Oh no, well I missed a cycle here. Well, I was supposed to hit him twice there. So, yeah, those things that he shoots can really get in the way. But it should just be one more hit. And, yeah, so you need to hit him with that to be able to deal damage. So he's just thanking you for saying, and he's giving you that, which needs to be used in the next level to get keys from the sleepy from that thing right there. And actually I'm getting a lot, and the knockback from him, you seem to always take damage. I didn't that time for some reason. And honestly, it can be pretty unintuitive what to do. It took me, like, presumably if you played this in, like, you actually, like, knew what they were saying, it'd be easier to figure it out, but I don't. So you just need to hold A and B at the same time to use that and see if... So damage was in there, can improve that. That was good. So this is just kind of more the same. You get the keys pretty early though, so it's really not too bad. Okay, so just takes damage there. And I guess also the one thing, the lamps they're actually not part of the background. If you touch them, they actually will shock you. And that makes some sections harder than it would be otherwise. That's a pretty decent run so far. So I think there's going to be a key at the end here. Just get it, okay. So, I already got the quick hits. This is one of the things that's really hard to figure out what to do. So you need to let him get there, and then you need to quickly peck him before he turns around, and getting out of these barrels is really hard. So, like, you need to be kind of tap left or right at a specific time and jump, but it doesn't quite seem consistent. That was actually a perfect fight. So then the rabbit there gives you something that'll be used for the next boss. It's the only thing in this game. You're going pretty decently so far. So actually, learn a new strat here. Just jump there. I used to ride that. You can also ride the lift, and I feel like that's slower. Honestly, I haven't tested it, but I feel it's probably a decent amount slower. And I'm gonna get that life just for. There was a life down there, and I got it just for safety. So just jump. Yeah. Okay, that was actually. And you also got to get down to this properly. There we go. That was actually really good. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are certainly something. And whoa, that does a lot of damage. So the rocks there, you pretty much have to take damage from them, and the amount of damage they deal honestly does not seem consistent. Like I had one time where it took away like 4 sections of health or so, and sometimes they don't deal any. The rocks on these small platforms, they're honestly dealing quite a bit of damage, but I should probably be good. Okay, that should be enough, and I'm going to take initial death here because health doesn't restore between areas, so I want to be sure to have as much health as I can. And as long as you're in the right pattern here, the boss isn't too bad. You don't get much time to use that item on him after you hit him with that, so you got to have him pretty close to you. So you need to wait a while before hitting him after he jumps. And also getting that's pretty hard. Okay, that was pretty good aside from missing a little bit. And so, you don't get anything, but you don't need any items for this. So this is probably both the most dull level to watch and a more tense level, because it's honestly pretty easy to die here. So this is a good time to talk about the difficulty changes between difficult and easy. Like, in difficult, you don't get... I'm actually paused off frame. In difficult, you don't get iframes, and that makes some sections here a lot. And in easy, you do, so they're... Okay. So, easy, it's just trivial, because with iframes, if you don't have iframes, or if you do have iframes, then you pretty much don't have plenty of health to not die here. This is not going well. I may go quiet here for some parts. Oh, I really need to be careful here. So this works just one fish. Oh no. I might die here. Please. Okay. So here will be some rocks that have more health, so... I know I'm pause buffering a lot, but... I don't know how much health I have left. Okay, hopefully that'll be good. Okay, that's okay, we're good. That was kind of stressful. Could have been better, but hey, we made it. So this is a little bit easier. It's just you have to be on the correct vertical. You have to have good vertical positioning or you'll get hit some. Especially. So this is kind of a little bit more chill, kind of a breather after that last level. I do kind of want to be careful with health though. I'm probably going to take an additional death after the boss. No! I'm going to take it after this level actually. Because I don't know if I'll be able to do it otherwise. Okay. So this will be a little bit of time, but should be fine. Okay, that actually won that way. But here you can actually stun off the boss. So the hitbox seems to change. Sometimes it's the tail and sometimes it's the back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the health bar is something. You actually get several hits per unit, but iframes kind of make not get as much health as it seems. So here I'm gonna try. Okay, I could have skipped that animation if I would have actually attacked him. Okay, so, and this is also the hardest level, I would say. Because those moles, they can knock you back. And if they do that, you're dead. I'm gonna take this safely because... Also, I'm not getting the checkpoint just because it's actually kind of hard to get it. And you also have to know that whether or not you're dashing. If you actually instantly dash when you don't want to be, then that could really easily cause you to die. So here... And sometimes, even if you peck them all downward, it'll still attack you, and that'll usually result in a death. This is just... okay. Let's be careful here. Yeah, okay. I think we're at a checkpoint. Or we're about to get to one. Yeah, good. Okay. It's... just get it. Okay. It's probably a little bit easier from here. Okay. Like, it's generally not as bad from here. Like, because even if it's not as punishing. And so here, like, I genuinely thought it was looping, because the level design is just so uncreative. 4. Pretty good pace, I think. So this is a maze level, but you know where to go. It's actually really short. There's only one tough part coming up. You have to collect 2 keys. And so you want to fall down there, then go here. There's a checkpoint there, but honestly it's more or less pointless just because it doesn't take too long to get around when you know the route. Wait, did I get the... No, I didn't get the second one. Whatever, that's fine. Just do that. That was a little slow, but it's fine. So this might actually be PvP pace if I can make a jump that's coming up later. Or it's not really a jump so much as like a peck and a dash combined. If I do it incorrectly, I'll fall down that, which... Okay, good. That's good. Okay. So the run's more or less finished at this point. This boss isn't really hard. You just gotta alternate cannons and dash into him. And so I run around to manipulate him to jump. Might be PvP, and it may look like it's easy, but and you don't have like the health bar. As you can see from the health bar, he takes a lot of hits. I'd say probably like 40, like maybe 30 or so. Whoa. Yeah, that can sometimes happen, and I guess that's actually good if that happens. But that does change the pattern. It's really good fight so far. So maybe 1 or 2 more hits. And time! 13.9. Wow. That's a minute PB. That's a PB by a minute and 5 seconds. Oh, that was a really great run. Like, aside from this chapter 5, the beginning of chapter, or I mean the beginning of chapter 4, that was really solid. But yeah, that's Férias Frustradas to Pica-Pau. I hope it's like, it's a really amusingly bad game, but when you actually understand it perfectly, it's honestly a lot of fun to me anyway. So yeah, but yeah, thanks. I guess coming up we have, well, I don't even have it pulled up, but whatever, go on, probably now. So yeah, thanks.